colorful, and nothing to...
Good evening.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. MP is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Spurs, we've got Josh Richardson, Jakob Poeltl out there with Murray, and it's Vassell in at the shooting guard. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Here's Adebayo. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
And here's Richardson outside. He goes up again, and Poeltl lays it up and in.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his time.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. To the inside. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. And Poeltl sends it back.
And Poeltl deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Poeltl. Another shot. It's Adebayo with the... Rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Murray against Lowry. Poeltl trying to get open. Murray, good.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Here's Butler, and stolen by Richardson. Passes to Vassell. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Josh Richardson hits from deep.
Well, I love the size Richardson gives you in the backcourt. And also the shooting.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
And here is Murray following Kyle Lowry's 3, and it's Murray penetrating. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. It up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Assist.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
The pass to Bates-Diop. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Poeltl. Fires for 3, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
MP deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, and the Heat another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Paige Diop. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murray with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's MP. He's got 6. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pirtle against Adebayo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. You can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Tucker. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Murray. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by the Heat.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And the shot is good. Tucker's got 6.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Murray outside. Spurs passing it around.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Vassell. Pass to Burke. Right wing. This one for 3. And Paige Diop gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make a pay.
Outside Lowry. There's the pass to MP. From the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. Will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had 15 points last out. Down low, Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Richardson against Butler. MP outside. For 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
As hot as he's in this quarter. The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Murray kicks to Pirtle. Here's Paige Diop. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Richardson. Over Lowry. Richardson, no luck.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
And here's MP for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Richardson. To the wing right side. Trying to get open is Butler. Here's Pirtle. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's MP. He's got 20. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Both teams changing it up here. Richardson dishes to Collins. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. From deep.
God damn.
Unable to get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Passes it to McDermott. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays.
Try it. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna be hurt. I'm not gonna be hurt if you don't like it.
No, 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 no.
I'll give you a small break.
No, 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 no.
Please.
No, no, no,
Bro,
no.
I'll give you $2.
No, 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 no. I don't eat broccoli. Nope, 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 nope. I don't like. I don't want to throw up. Trust me. I feel like if I eat it, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, dude. I've never liked it. Never, never, never. Doesn't matter how it's cooked. I just never liked it. I could eat any other vegetable besides broccoli. That's the only thing I can't eat.
Just 4 to shoot. On deep. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 8. MP outside. A minute 42 left in the first. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And they pick up 2.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And the Spurs making a change here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now, here's Collins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Walker the pass to McDermott. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
The Heat with the lead. And outside.
Oh, they're good.
That's the 3 fly. A rebound by the Spurs. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The shot by Primo, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. 11-point game. Butler. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Primo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game ball. Spurs have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
San Antonio rejecting Murray. Shooting 1.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent?
Are you planning on going to college?
The league.
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Richardson is out there with Pirtle, and it's Vassell in at the two-guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now, here's MP. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Paige Diop. He has 5. Now Murray. Richardson outside. Here's Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami. Spurs trail by 17. Murray scanning the floor. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 fouls.
Here's Paige Diop. Five on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Vassell. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Pirtle kicks to Richardson. Pass to Murray. Ball's knocked loose. MP outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's on 10 tonight with that last one.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Murray. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Count it.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, and he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Here's Paige Diop. He's got 5. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-4 run. And he gets it to go.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here is Purdy. He's got 8. Passes it to Vassell. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Hurdle against MP. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now the pass to Vassell. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Vassell's got 19 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
MP, no good. Spurs trail by 21. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. They grab their own miss. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. A nice shot by Tucker.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
Murray against Lowe. Murray outside. Lock at 6. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
What's
You want some cold French fries?
I'm good. I just finished eating right now. Thank you.
That free throw, no good.
Hurdle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And so it's Miami holding it. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
For Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with MP. And it's Butler in at the small forward. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the paint. Here's MP. That ball, nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat.
Hola.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The 3 from MP.
No way, what the
San Antonio takes it the other way. Richardson the pass to Vassell. And he comes up with the deuce. Vassell's got 21.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Oh, my God. I was not trying to do that.
Last touch by Purdy. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The three from MP. That shot off. For San Antonio. Inside. And Bates Diop gets it to go. Bates Diop's got 7 points.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now, here's MP. Jacks up a three. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Murray, the pass to Bates Diop. Butler against Richardson. They double him with Adebayo. Here's Murray. Pirtle trying to get open. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. MP outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. No good from outside. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Vassell, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And the basket by Vassell.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
MP left side. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 53.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. MP's really making a difference here.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. And he designed a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
The Heat making a switch here. And a wide open look for Walker. And that comes off the assist by Joe. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
MP against Walker. The 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Jones kicks to Walker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Walker's got 5 now. Miami's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. To the paint. It's deflected. McDermott with the steal. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. And here is Hero. 7 points in the game. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 59 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
The Heat have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. MP against Walker. MP up top. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Murray and Walker are the guards. Collins is out there with Pirtle, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. The 3 from MP. And they'll get another chance. Butler finds MP. 6 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either. Spurs trail by 21. Richardson with it. Robinson picks him up. Wide open looking. For Murray. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
The drive by MP. Passes it to Butler. Over Murray. And Butler gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 20.
Well, you got to love the offensive game of Butler. Does everything and does it at a high level. That's exactly why he's a perennial all-star.
From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Driving in, Butler makes excellent use of his speed there, catching the defense off guard.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 10 points for Walker.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping him to maintain that lead.
The pass to Collins. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. It's the three-point bomb. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
MP fires from way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Out left to the wing. Murray finds Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low, here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. MP against Walker. To the middle, here's Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents: Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense to see more players from all over the world in the NBA. Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Pirtle with the ball. Murray outside. Richardson against Butler. Shot from the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
Lowry passes to Butler. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Walker. Walker against MP. Fires from deep. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Pirtle. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Walker's shot is off.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The kick outside to Butler. It's MP, top of the key. Passes it to Lowry. There's the three. Offensive rebound Heat.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Collins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one at the line is good. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
At the line for two. Into the Heat. At the line for San Antonio, Romeo Langford. One shot.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. And stolen by MP.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Butler against Walker. The pass to Lowry.
Right here.
Jones against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to save it. From deep three-point range. The Heat rebound.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Second chance shot. Off target. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
We won, didn't we?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some pretty solid scoring opportunities there. And
look, everybody makes mistakes during the course of the game. That happens. But if you add up all the positive and the negative, and you walk away with the win, that's all that matters, right?
yeah, okay. Well, thanks, MP. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Frank.
Ten win streaks now. And we passed the fucking Kings. Bitches. Yep.